everyone, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. You're welcome to Vicky program this tutorial. Today you're welcome to another episode of my sister wedding series, because I already lose count of the number that I usually used to put there, so I don't even know the number. So you're welcome to another episode of my sister wedding series. So on today's series we're going to be doing vein. Like, we did the traditional wear, the wedding dress, a simple wedding dress. So this is a vein. I'm teaching you guys how I made the vein. Yeah, the vein. So this is the vein. These are the materials we need for the vein. This is the two. We call it net. A soft net, very nice. I love the texture. Like, oh my god, it's giving me. So this is a 3 yards of two, and this vein and a three. Is it applique or is whatever you want to call it, applique or trimming or whatever you want to call it. So I bought the pack because I'm not sure of the how many it's going to take. This is optional. I've seen people vein that they did not put trimming in the down part. You can just put. So guys, so for the trimming, I don't know the amount that I'm going to be using, so I bought the pack. So if it's remaining, I'm going to be putting it in the tail dress. So after this video is the tail, like, because the wedding dress is a H-shaped dress, like I told you guys. So we are going to be putting a train, like you see in my picture, like you see in the picture I drew. So yeah, I'm thinking of putting it in the down part, but if it's not enough, I'll just make the tray like that and just let's get that. So I'm gonna be because the two is too long, so I'm gonna be using this paper to explain to you guys first before taking it to before taking it along with the and with the two, because I'm going to be going to sitting room to cut this two. Yeah, to cut it because this floor is already full of dresses around, so I can't use here. So I'll use my sitting room when they bring light, because there's no sorry, when they bring light, because they're not actually light. So let me first of all use this to explain. So this is let's use this paper as a tool, as this net. So the first thing that we're going to do is you're going to fold it like this. You see, first of all, fold it like this. You fold your tool like this, and you fold it like this. Let me explain again. First of all, fold it 1, 2, and this is 4. So this will be 4. So after folding it, you measure the length of this place. Yes, use it. So you measure the length of this place. I'm going to be using this pen. This one is more right and doing well. So you measure the length of this space, just like this. For this one is 6.5. So you'll be measuring the 6.5 to here. So you just wanted it to curve, and here you see you just curve it like this. So you cut it. Like I said, I'm using this for example of the two. So I didn't cut it well. I made a mistake to cut it anyhow. So I'll cut it well on the two. So this is how it's going to look. So this is how it's going to look when you cut it like that. So after that, you measure from your head to where you want the upper part to reach. Like I said, you measure it in between 5. So for example, maybe this is the half length from the front. So this is how it's going to look. So this is where it's going to be your front like this. So this midpoint, you look for the midpoint. Look for the midpoint. This is where we are going to join this place. The middle is where we are going to join this. Sorry. This is where we are going to join this and use needle to tack it together with the hole. So this is how it's going to look, and the wife is going to place it on her head. So I'm going to go now to cut it on. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say with this. I hope so. So after that, I'm going to put trimming to the down part of this, and that is all. Vein is very easy and simple to do. So if you don't want to put trimming to yours, maybe it's bead or whatever you want to put to the veil is what you're going, or you want to put pear, or you want to even put pear and shimmy, no wala. Anywhere you want to put, just put it. So we are going to be doing the same thing I did to this. I'm going to go and do it to this, and I'm going to be showing you guys. Yeah, let's get started. Okay guys, now I'm in sitting room, so I'm taking the measurement. I've already folded, so I have to adjust the camera for you guys to see the start point. So I already folded into four, just the way I did the paper when I was explaining to you guys. So I folded into four, then I was taking the measurement, the accurate measurement I need. Sorry guys, I couldn't show the end one because the camera was not showing up to, but I just did the same thing I did to the paper. Sorry guys, the same thing I did in that paper, that's what I'm actually doing on the fabric. So I was adjusting, and that was it. And I was drawing it, and I found out that it's not really straight in the edge, so in this edge, so I had to put the measurement the same thing. So it's time to cut. So I'm going to be cutting it now. I had to shift my table because this vein had to be fine. So I'm cutting it. I'm cutting it. I wanted to adjust the camera, but I forgot. But you just cut it just the way I cut the paper, and that is it. Yes, got it. I straighten it. I told you guys that place is not that straight the way I want, so I straighten it up. And yeah, vein is not that hard to do, so very simple. So that is it. I want a long vein, and yeah, it's come out really long, really nice. And now I want to measure the front part like I did in the paper. So I'm going to be measuring the front part, and she's not actually at home by this time, so I did not measure a front part. So I was actually checking it on my body before I did. I was measuring it and putting it on my head before I'm going, because I don't want it to be too long. I don't want it to be too long, and I don't want it to be too short, and I want it to be perfect. So I don't want any mistake. So I measured it, and I'll put it on my head and look if it's okay. Yeah, so at this time I already get the measurement I needed, and I put a safety pin to hold the place. You can use office pin, you can use safety pin, anyone you like. Then you now put the hook right side facing the main fabric, just the way I'm doing it. Then you now use your pin, what is it to call this thing, your needle and threads to tack it with the fabric. Just be really putting it, there is all that you can use it, just put it inside. So yes, so for the trimming, you just add it just like you're adding fabric. And trust me, they did not allow us to wear this vein inside church because it's a redeemed church. So I have to do another small vein that they accepted. This is the vein. I had to buy another fabric, another net, another tool to do another vein, this short vein for her. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. And if you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and make sure you turn on notification button. Love you guys. See you later. See you on my next video. Bye.